It's me, hi. I should mention that the last video that was done, the one about the school bus, I should have made note of the fact that there were 3 buses that were ran into as I left the schoolyard, but they were old buses, so I don't know if that detracts from that story or not. This next story today is one of a terrifying accident of a big stellar aircraft. In my early years as a reporter, I was working, because of the dementia I can't even remember the call letters. Blast it! God damn it! Get it straight, okay. KGIL, I believe, were the call letters. And the pilot of our helicopter, which I flew in many times, never to do traffic, because that was done by other people. But in the day, if something happened, whichever newsman was loose and close to the helicopter could do that. So I flew with him many times before he crashed the helicopter into a garage in San Fernando Valley because it ran out of fuel. It's a strange mystery to me. I thought he was a very good pilot, flying U-2s and things. I guess there was a problem with that, too. That's another story. But I was doing my news thing. I was on the news beat. Actually, in truth, I was coming from home to the studio. That's what I was doing. Going along some boulevard. I think it was called Firestone, but I don't think it was Firestone. That doesn't matter. It has nothing to do at all with the story. On the station's two-way radio, I hear, "Is anyone close to the Blimp hangar?" I happen to be right outside the Blimp hangar. There has been an accident. Who can get there first? Ha ha! It was me. I said, "It is I, the Dimmitt. I can be first to the crash." I looked up. Everything looked fine. I saw the blimp, and I didn't see any crash. But as I moved to park the car, I didn't move. The car moved. As I moved to park the car, I saw there were no parking spaces except one that was marked emergency parking. What do? I stuck the little press sign on the front window. I thought that'll do it. I walked down the road, and there I saw 2 pilots. These were official, high-ranking pilots. They had the blue suit with the things on the lapel, and they had stripes on their sleeves. They were just sitting there. One of them, his hat was kind of off to the side. And I said, "My God, man, what has happened here?" I talked official with my news voice, though I was short of a teenager almost. He said, "It crashed. How would you like to have to call that company and tell them you just broke their damn blimp?" I said, "That's tragic. It looks okay to me. You don't see the front of it, though." I said, "Oh, well, I'll, as a reporter, go and check that out later." He said, "Listen, I'll tell you something. That blimp is just a big balloon. You poke a hole in it, and that's what happened." It seems the blimp's line, it's a rope hanging off the front, is supposed to be picked up by a bunch of people that were all wandering around looking at the blimp when I arrived. And the rope caught on a telephone wire and wrapped around it and tied itself into a bowline or something. You know, ropes do that all the time. And it ripped open the front of the balloon, because it is a balloon, and it came crashing to the ground. No one was hurt. Then he told me one more profound thing, which I'd love to share with you this morning. Remember, If it's soft and limp, it's a blimp. If it's rigid and hard and made of steel, it's a Zeppelin. I never forgot that. It stayed with me all my life. Is it a lie, or is this the truth? Good day. And if you will excuse me.